Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming this really pretty silver half-cut crease smoky eye using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Collection Dark Magic palette. It's really pretty. I did use a little bit of the shades from the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, or the Jaclyn Hill palette. Just like transitional shades, which you can use in any palette if you don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette itself. I used like 4 shades, I believe. But primarily, I did use this palette. I learn how to get this really pretty half-cut crease look. Please keep on watching. So we're first going to start off by applying my Drunk Elephant D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. I got like really tan. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but I went to Hawaii and I got like really sunburnt. So I'm going to add a little bit of this to give me some color on my face because I tried to not to get sun on my face, but I did get sunburn on my nose and a little bit of my forehead. So we're just going to even it out. I'm just going to take one pump because it is like really concentrated and I don't want to look too tan. And this will also help me like match my foundation. Oh gosh. It's going to settle in, okay? It looks a little bit weird right now, I know. I usually mix it in with my foundation, but I thought I'd try something different. Now we're going to go ahead and apply my base. This is my MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre. I'm just going to apply my base. I'm going to go ahead and take my Luxie 233 Large Fluff, and I'm going to go ahead and set my base. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing my last tutorial using the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette from the vault, and this is Dark Magic. I'm really excited because this is a really dramatic palette, as you can see. Really gorgeous. I'm not quite sure what I want to do actually, but I think I want to use this silver shade right here because it's so pretty. I might do like a cut crease possibly. But I'm going to go ahead. I know I wanted to use like a palette just with the vault, but I feel like this doesn't have enough transitional shades for me, so I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette as well. I'm going to go ahead and take this color right here called Silk Cream, and I'm also going to mix a little bit of this one, which is called MFEO. So these two shades right here. Taking my Morphe M504. So just keep blending. Just need like a good base. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here on the second row, this color, which would be called Pukey. And I'm going to go in with the same M504 brush. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the actual Dark Magic palette. I'm going to be taking this color right here. It's like a cool tone taupe color with my Morphe R37. I'm going to focus this on the outer corner. I'm going to like bring in the inner corner as well as I'm blending. So far this color looks good. Just gonna attempt to build it up even more. Alright, and because this palette doesn't have much of like any, like a little bit darker than the shade right here because everything is darker, I'm gonna go in back with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Chip right here, and I'm gonna take my Morphe R37, a new R37. And use that to start building up my outer corner, and then we'll go in back with the palette. I'm focusing this right in the outer corner. After I use chip, I'm going to go in with Mojo right here, this deeper color, using the same R37 brush, taking a little bit first and then blending that inwards. Go back with my M504 and take the Pukey shade that I used and start blending out any of the harsh lines. And I said I wanted to do a cut crease, so I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral and cut half the crease and I'll be right back because that's a lot faster that way, so I'll be right back. So I used my Shape Tape and I carved out a little half cut crease. I'm now going to take my same brush that I used, which was the Dose of Colors concealer brush, and I'm going to be taking Power Cut from this palette. I'm going to use the brush, but I'm going to use my fingers first because I think that's going to bring out the most pigmentation in this palette, or in this color. That is so pretty. Wow, that is gorgeous. So now I'm going to be taking my R37. I'm going to be taking Mojo and I'm going to blend it out. So I'm going to be taking my Morphe E18 and taking Mojo because it's a little bit tinier so I can get right in there. I love the silver. So I'm going to go ahead and take this brush right here, the Morphe M433, take Mojo again, and we're going to further blend this out. I'm mostly going in, like very lightly blending it in, and then we can go over. To make this pop out even more. We are pretty much done with the eyes for now. I'm going to move on to foundation. This is the only foundation as of right now that I have like a deeper shade in. This is my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in Punjab. I'm just going to shake this up really good. And now I'm going to be taking my Luxie 209 brush and apply the foundation. My forehead is actually a little bit darker than the rest of my face, which always happens when I get darker anyways. So I'm going to be taking my Juno & Co. little beauty blender. I'm going to spritz it a little bit because it's kind of not as... I just needed to moisten it up a little bit. That's a weird word to say, but it's the one that everyone has been talking about, the Velvet Sponge, so I'm excited to try it. I'm going to try this end, and let's see how it blends out. And it's not supposed to like suck up a lot of the foundation. Well, I guess we'll see. I also bought the flat tip one, but I thought this would be good because then you can kind of bake with it, maybe. It doesn't get as big as the beauty blender, I believe, but also this doesn't soak up any foundation, like I said. Oh, it's good because then your foundation will still be full coverage. Turns out the foundation actually really nice. Let me just get a mirror. And I still have a lot of foundation left. Like, usually, because the beauty blender soaks up a good amount of it, I need to put more. But actually, I don't feel like I need any additional coverage anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger. And I'm just going to correct everything. I'm just, carving it out. A little bit of concealer here. And I just like, obviously, the finish of it, as I've stated before, so I like to put some on my nose. Blend this out. This is really good. The sharp tip is nice because it just goes right underneath. And the sharp tip is a little bit sharper than the Beauty Blender because it's not as flimsy. Not flimsy, I mean I love my Beauty Blender, but this just goes right in because it's flat, so it's just easier. To be honest with you, I was quite scared because I wasn't sure how this would turn out, but everything is looking really good. I'll move closer to you and I'll show you. Like, everything just blended in really nice. And I don't feel cakey or anything. And it doesn't look cakey. I hope not. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tip. I'm going to be taking light medium since I did use a foundation in a deeper color. Just going to dove through dots. I'm going to mix in a little bit of my light neutral. And I'm going to use the back part to blend it out. Actually my regular beauty blender, just to kind of further like blend out anything, pick up any extra product. Since that one is velvet, it doesn't soak up a lot of foundation in its sponge, so this is just going to give me a good base, and it's not going to have any like extra product, you know. I'm going to go ahead and take my Juno sponge, and I'm going to take my Colourpop powder. I'm going to see how good it is. Oh, it's really nice. It just goes right in there. And it's really like firm, but like a nice kind of firm, if that makes any sense. So it applies wherever you apply it to. So I'm going to let this set for a little bit and then I'll be right back. Just to swap, I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder with my Morphe E48. I love it so much, I'm hitting pan. This is like a really good drugstore powder. Just going to pat it. Be taking my Real Techniques 103 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and dust this. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and apply some bronzer. I've been actually loving the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Queen's Island. It was like $5 and I love it. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it, but it's so pretty. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M551. Get a good amount. Tap off the excess. Like, look how pretty this bronzer is. Some contour. I'm going to be taking my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette with my Morphe E4 brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of each color. I'm going to blend this out before I go ahead and chisel out my cheekbones. This is my Baddie Tools 959. Go ahead. But let this set, and I'm also going to be applying my eyeliner. I'm going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes and my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon in Brown Out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I applied some lashes. These are the Baddie B SugarBaby lashes. I actually love these. They're one of my favorite pairs. I also got the two other pairs, but I'm trying to figure out how to wear them and have them look nice on me because I feel like they're a little bit too dramatic for my like smaller eyes. But they're so pretty on everybody else. So now I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to be taking my Lexi 221 Flat Definer, and I'm going to be taking Mojo right here, and I'm going to just blend that under on the bottom. Then I'm going to be taking my shader brush from Dose of Colors. I've used it so much that it started rubbing off the Dose of Colors name. I'm going to be taking the color right here and blending that out. I'm going to be taking my Benefit Cheekathon, and I'm going to be taking the Dallas blush right here. Maybe mix in a little bit of Rockatuer. Taking my Morphe E3. I'm just going to check a little bit of both. I just want something like light with a little bit of color, but nothing too dramatic because I want it subdued because my eyes are so dramatic. Be taking my Hourglass powder, taking the Dose of Colors powder brush. I'm going to be taking the deeper color right here, which is Dim Light, I believe, and I'm going to apply that lightly on my face. I'm going to apply some highlighter. I'm going to be taking the Jouer Cosmetics Pressed Powder Highlighter in Skinny Dip. Anastasia A23. Okay, I'm going to take my Lexi 223 Short Shader. I'm going to use that to highlight my nose. Now I'm going to be taking my Hourglass Arc Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel in Soft Brunette. I actually got this in Hawaii because I forgot my brow gel and I love it. I'm going to apply that to set my brows in place. I'm going to go ahead and spritz my face using my Too Faced Hangover RX. Once this dries, we'll be right back to do the lips, and I'll be right back. Applied some mascara on my lower lashes. This is the IT Cosmetics Tightline Waterproof, and we're going to move on to the lips. I have my Jouer Longwear Lip Cream in Sienna. I take the Dose of Colors and I Love Baddie collection, the liquid lip in a nude Chica. Apply something over top. I'm going to apply Let's Cuddle just to nude it out a little bit more. And then I'm just going to blend the two together. This is actually the end of the tutorial. I actually finished all of my videos using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collection, the Vault collection. So if you want me to do more videos using these palettes or using them together, not just one palette, or specific ones and specific looks you want to see, please let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.